What's up, Mecha fans, and welcome back to the channel. So today we got a brand new Gundam card game unboxing. It's been a few months since I did the last one. I did manage to get the 5th starter date, which was the Iron-Blooded Orphans one, but I did manage to get the other new starter date that came out just last month, and that is ST06 Clan Unity, aka the GQuuuuuuX starter deck. Now, I did show this off in a haul a little bit ago. I've also got a booster box of the GDO2, which I will be unboxing that as well. But today, we're going to be taking a look at this, unboxing it, and yeah, seeing what cards come inside, see what we get in that bonus pack as well. But before we dive into all of that, please do leave a like on this video and subscribe if you are a fan of Mecha anime content and want to see plenty more videos like this in the future. Also, head on down to the comments section below. If you bought this starter deck, then let me know what you think of it. How do you like compare it to the other ones? Did you manage to get hold of that Iron-Blooded Orphans starter deck? Because that thing was really difficult to get hold of. They've vastly understocked that, I think. But yeah, let me know also, what did you get in your bonus pack within here as well? And without further ado, we shall take a look at this. So here we have the packaging itself, which of course does have the Red Gundam and also the GQuuuuuuX. I really like the look of this. I like the look of all the artwork for the starter decks, to be honest. Again, wish I could have got that Iron-Blooded Orphans one when it inevitably restocks somewhere down the line. It is one that I will try to get a hold of. But yeah, I'm happy to at least have this one anyway, because, you know, despite not absolutely loving GQuuuuuuX, there's a lot of mobile suits and character designs that I do really like, so I'm very excited to, you know, see how they have translated over to card form. Let us actually open this thing up, and we can take a look at everything inside. Now, for those that haven't already, go check out my unboxing of the first 4 starter decks, which I did as one entire video. But yeah, here we have the starter deck itself. I'll get this out. Of course, we've got the bonus pack here. We'll take a look at that last. You've got your kind of rule book slash, I think you can maybe use this as a playmat as well. Not really 100% sure, but yeah, this goes over all the rules and all the different types of cards and how it all plays and things like that. But yeah, here is the exciting stuff. This is the actual cards themselves. So let's get this plastic wrapping stuff off, and then yeah, we can go through them all. So this is going to be exactly the same for everyone in terms of the starter decks. You get all the same cards, but you do get some nice ones. So obviously, kicking things off, we do have an LR GQuuuuuuX Omega Psychomu, which looks really cool. I mean, all the LRs just look cool because they have got that nice texture to them and nice sheen. But the actual artwork itself, I think, looks really good. Of course, you've got like the Heat Hawk that is kind of like swiping across, and yeah, you've got like a I guess like a little bit of like light backtracking as well, which again just creates a very cool effect. So we've got that there. You also get another one, so you do get a total of 2. Some of these are actually stuck together, but yeah, you get 2 kind of, well, not quite of each card, some you get 3 of, but yeah, you get multiples of these kind of things. So we do have another GQuuuuuuX Omega Psychomu, and then we have the Red Gundam. I really do like the look of this. This, as far as artwork goes, yeah, this thing looks really cool. I love this, and I love the design of the Red Gundam anyway. I know that it's a bit controversial. Some people think it's a bit over-designed, especially in terms of the face, and I completely get that. But I still like it. Again, it's I do like quite a lot of the GQuuuuuuX suits, and that's definitely. Then we have another one of the Red Gundam, which of course I've just shown off. So I'll pop that over to the side. And then we'll move on to some commons, actually. I thought there was some more rares in here, but I guess not. So we've got another GQuuuuuuX Omega Psychomu, which again, this is a common one. So this has actually got the GQuuuuuuX, and it's also got the Red Gundam. I like the look of this one. Again, cool artwork there. And then same thing. I think there's about 3, 4 of these, 5 of these maybe. So another one, and then another one, and another one, and then we can move on to some more. So next we've got, what's his, Gaia's Rick Dom from GQuuuuuuX. Well, I don't know why I'm saying from GQuuuuuuX, because all of these are from GQuuuuuuX. Love the artwork on that thing. I think the artwork on all these looks pretty good. So yeah, I've got one of them there. Then we've got another one. We've got another one. I think there's about 4 or 5 of these again. So yeah, you do get quite a lot of duplicates. But, you know, I guess if you're playing the actual card game itself, then it does make sense to have more of these that you can kind of use within your deck. So yeah, got that there. And then we've got a Gelgoog, which I really like the look of this. I'm surprised we've not actually done a kit of this specific version yet. So this is essentially like the mass production Xeon version, of course, in like the green colors, or like green and gray. So it's yeah, again, it's in the colors of the actual Gelgoog that we saw in the original series, but obviously the design's more like a GM. But yeah, I love the look of this. This thing's great. It's kind of a shame that we never got, I guess, like Shah's Gelgoog, never kind of upgraded to that point. Of course, you know, that happened within the original series, but that was upgraded from a Zaku to a Gelgoog. So yeah, we never got that in this series, but I would have been interested to see what that looked like. Got another Gelgoog there as well. Yeah, I think like as far as GQuuuuuuX designs go, the Gelgoog is one of my favorites. I got to be honest, I really do like it. Again, another one there, and then another one, and then we can move on to a new one. Sort of new. We've got ourselves another Red Gundam. This is Unit 1, so again, this is common. So got that one there. Then we've got another one. Got another one. So we've got 4 of these. So I think you tend to get like 4s of quite a few. Some you only get like 3s of, or some you even get 5s of. But yeah, again, you do get a lot of like multiples, duplicates within here, which is fine. Essentially, this is deck building, so you know if there's like some really good cards, it's always good to have quite a few. But then we've got Ortega's Rick Dom, which I don't really see the point in doing both of them because they look exactly the same. They have literally the same suit. But yeah, I guess like this kind of does different things when you're actually playing. Now, I'm personally, like I've said it before, I'm not super interested in actually playing the card game. I just kind of want the cards just for the sake of collecting stuff. But you know, for those that are into the game, I'm sure that some of these details will be a bit more exciting for people. 2 we've had there, so then we've got another 2. So again, you get 4 of that. We've got Sagai's Gelgoog. Really like the look of this artwork, actually. This one looks a little bit different. It's almost like the visor thing on the Gelgoog itself has a bit of like a facial expression, like an angry slash like a locked in kind of facial expression, which is really cool. I don't know like whether they've intentionally tried to do that, or whether it's just the lighting that kind of gives that effect, but that's the kind of vibe I get from it. But yeah, I love Sagai's Gelgoog. I love Shiko Sagai as a character as well. I think she's really fantastic. Like one of those examples of characters that, you know, where you tell their entire story in just one episode, quite a short period of time, but they make an impact. And yeah, I think episode 4 is still probably my favorite episode of the series purely for that reason. Another Sagai's Gelgoog there. I like that it's got the orange background as well. I think it, you know, really makes the actual suit pop, and the card in general just pops as well. So another one of those, and what's that, like 4 or 5 we've had of them. So yeah, and then now, got a Amate Yuzuraha, aka Manchu, pilot card. Love the look of this actually. Really cool, like artwork. Who's this actually by? So this is Bandai made illustrator Nakano Haito. No idea who that is, but yeah, really good job on this artwork. I love the look of this. I love Amate's pilot suit as well. I think that's a really cool costume design. And I think Amate as a character is well designed as a character. Really stands out. Love the look of this card. Wouldn't actually mind if my bonus card ended up being like a, you know, like a plus version of this card, because again, I really do like it. Again, we've got another Amate. We've got another one. And we've got another one, and then we've got I'm gonna say Shito. No, that's not his name. Shuji Ito. I was combining both parts of his name there. But yeah, Shuji Ito. Again, really like the artwork on this one. Again, I love the character designs in GQuuuuuuX. I think they really do stand out. I know it's like the Pokemon character designer, and some people don't like that style, but me personally, like I do, because they're really bright and colourful, and as character designs, they really do stand out. But yeah, we've got Shuji there. Very, very cool. Another Shuji, another Shuji, and another Shuji. Now we've got this another Gaia card, Ruthless Tactics. I'm surprised there's there's so much like Gaia and Ortega in here. There weren't major characters in the series. They were in for 1 episode. They didn't really make much of an impact, I gotta be honest. I know that like Tri-Stars are iconic and all that, but let's face it, they don't do a whole lot in GQuuuuuuX. Not gonna lie, if my bonus card ends up being a version of this, I would not be particularly happy. This is not one that I really want. But yeah, thankfully you only get 2 of those in here. Schoolgirl and Smuggler, so this is like not from the first meet, but it's like the second one where Amate and Nyan on top of the building, think whatever it is, at the shrine. So yeah, that's a really cool one, really cool artist's interpretation there. I like that one a lot. So yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Fierce Unity, got a couple of Ortega cards. Again, not a huge fan of these. Don't really speak to me as like designs, I've got to be honest. Clan Battle, where we've got the GQuuuuuuX and Red Gundam. Again, this one looks really cool as well. I like the look of this. They've kind of gone with like, they've almost made the mobile suits a little bit slimmer. I think, and then they've made the eyes a little bit bigger, I think, or at least they made them pop more, and I like the look of that. I think that's really cool. So again, we've got 2 of those. Now we've got a Canaban Company Limited, where we've got, oh, I forgot the name of this character, but yeah, she's does it show a name on here? No, it doesn't. But yes, a base card. So yes, obviously like your set of characters that you have in with the clan battle stuff early on in the series. So I actually, yeah, quite like that. I like the artwork on that one. So I've got 2 of them. I've got another one there. Close combat. I love this one. So this is of course when you've got the RX-78, the White Gundam, RX-78, whatever you want to call it, going up against the 01 Gundam, aka the prototype Gundam, and it's Shah doing kind of his iconic like Zaku kick that he does, obviously early on in the original Mobile Suit Gundam series, but instead he's doing it within the White Gundam, and yeah, I love the look of that. I think that's really cool. We've got 2 of those. Then we've got a bunch of like resource cards here, so just not particularly like there's literally so many of these things, like I don't need all them. And then we've got an EX base as well. And then we just got like an EX resource, and then what's this? We've got the little point things that you use. Again, I don't know how these things work. I've never used any of them. Toss all of these cards over to the side, and then we'll get into the stuff that, or the one thing that is probably a little bit more interesting for people to watch if they've already watched unboxings of these. But yeah, this is going to be the bonus pack card. So, which I need to try and find out like which way. There we go. So I'll try and open it the other way. So I can, turn it around and we can have like a good reveal. I've already seen some of it. So let's get this out and flip it over. Oh, you are joking. One of the ones I didn't want. Of course it was. Yeah, so we've got the C plus card, common plus card, basically the special version of the Ortega card. Now, I think I like the Ortega card more than the Gaia one, but I don't really like it. As I said, either this card or the Gaia one would have been like my least wanted ones to get like a special version of. And of course, I did end up getting the Ortega one. Literally any others I would have been happy with, but yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that I got this. But hey, what can you do? Either way, though, a lot of cool stuff within this this card pack. Again, like I really do like, especially like these LR ones. When you got the Red Gundam, and then you got the GQuuuuuuX. That these are the kind of cards that I always like to go for. Like most people, I think, because they're the most exciting looking ones and the most special ones. But yeah, I think like as far as start deck goes, not my favorite, but definitely not my least favorite as well. Because I think like all of the artwork in here is pretty cool. But anyway, that was the unboxing of, we'll show the case again, the Start Deck ST06 Clan Unity. Before I get out of here, please do leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're a fan of mecha anime content and want to see plenty more videos like this in the future. Also, if you've managed to pick up this Start Deck, then head on down to the comments section below. Let me know what your favorite card from the deck is. Let me know what you got in your bonus pack. Again, personally, I got this card, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I think as far as like my favorite card within the deck, it's quite difficult, to be honest. There's a lot of really cool ones in here, but if I can find it, I think I've got to go with the Amate one, like this initial Amate one. I think that might actually be my favorite looking card within the deck. Again, if I could have got the bonus pack version of that, I would have been a very happy guy, but alas, we did not get it. Thank you once again for tuning into Mecha Chat today. I'll see you guys next time.